Good morning, my dear children. Hope you all are staying healthy and safe at home. Welcome back to your English class, children. Today, let us continue the remaining part of your lesson, the school for elephants, children. The previous lesson, we learned many things about elephants, right, children? Today, also, let us continue and learn more about elephants. Okay. An elephant herd consists of old female elephants, mothers and their babies, and young elephants. So children, an elephant herd means group of elephant consists of old female elephants, mothers and their babies, and young elephants also, children. Elephants have few natural enemies in the wild except for humans. So elephants also have some natural enemies, children, like tigers have no, like that. Elephants' tusks are valuable. Tusk means elephant teeth, children. Understood? They are very valuable. And elephants, especially in Africa, are hunted for their tusks. So elephants in Africa, they hunt the elephant because of their tusk, teeth of elephants. Understood? Because they are very valuable, very costly. Got it? Asian elephants face an additional threat from humans being captured for work. So Asian elephants face an additional threat means Asian elephant face lots of problem from humans, children. Why? Because they've been captured for work. They capture them for work. Asian elephants are gentler than their African cousins, so they can be trained to work for humans. So Asian elephants are very friendly and kind, children. That is the reason they capture Asian elephants more than African elephants. Understood? So that they are trained to work for humans. They have been trained to work for humans. Most elephants in human captivity are Asian elephants. So with human, which elephants will be more imprisoned, children? Asian elephants will be more imprisoned. Understood? For wild elephants and also for some elephants born in captivity, the gentle method of training is not always used. And in large number of instances, the young elephants have to endure much ill treatment at the hands of their trainers. So children, for wild animals and also for some elephants born in captivity, means some of the animals born in prison, understood, and also for some wild animals, how they train children. They do not use the gentle method, means kind and soft method they won't use. They use they face endure means they face lots of ill treatment. Ill treatment means to treat something or someone very badly. They treat them very badly and train them. Understood, children? In these cases, the elephant is tied in the stall so tightly that it is unable to move at all, not even its head. So in that cases, what they do, children, they tie the elephant in the stall very tightly so that it couldn't move even its head also. Understood? It's unable to move even its head also. Okay. And this is supposed to break the animal spirit and make it easier to train. So this is to break their confidence, break their enthusiasm, means break the spirit, children. Understood? And make it easier to train them. Got it? Asian elephants have been tamed and used for work by humans as long ago as 4,000 years ago in the Indus Valley civilization. So Asian elephants have been tamed and used for work by humans from 4,000 years ago, children. Long ago as 4,000 years ago by Indus Valley civilization. Understood? Elephants have been tamed and used for many purposes. So they tame the elephants for and use them for many purposes. So what are those purposes? Let us see, children. In forestry department for hauling timber, means to pulling the timber, they use the elephants. For entertainment in circus, they use the elephants. And for like ceremonial purposes in temples and all, they keep some gods, this and all. In Mysore and all, you can see no Airavata, they keep in on elephant, and in Dasara and all, and they move around the place, right, children? Like that, they use for ceremonial purposes also in temples and all, and have been used in wars also. In the big wars also, they use the elephants. Understood? In India, Sri Lanka and Thailand, elephants are also used in the tourism and wildlife industries. So in India, children, Sri Lanka and Thailand, elephants are used for tourism purposes also, and also for wildlife industries also they use. Tourists ride these elephants to travel to areas without any roads or places where vehicles are not allowed. So tourists, what they do, they travel in upon the elephants where without roads, without any roads or places where vehicles were not allowed, children. Understood? Some of these elephants have been born in captivity. Okay, but some are young elephants captured from the wild and then tamed. Some of them are imprisoned from they are born, and some of them are captured from the wild. Means in the forest, while being wild only, they have been captured them. Understood? And then tamed them. These animals are put through art training to make them the docile and tame animals. So children, these animals are put through art training to make them docile, means to make them ready to accept the instructions. They give them a art training, children, and also tame animals. Understood? And tame animals that tourists can ride on without any danger. So that tourists can ride on elephants without any danger, children. Understood? Recognizing the cruelty inflicted on wild elephants in their capture and training, most countries in the world have made the capture of wild elephants illegal. So, recognizing the cruelty means pain and suffering of the animals, children. Inflicted is nothing but cause to be suffered by someone. Understood? So that because of saying that this, what did the government do? Government what most of the countries the wild world have made capture of wild animals illegal. Means they have made that illegal, so that nobody should capture the animals, elephants. Understood? In India, the capture of wild elephants was made illegal by the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. So in India also they made it illegal to capture the wild elephants in the year 1972 in Wildlife Protection Act, children. Understood? Yes. But these harsh methods of training are being replaced by much more humane. Now, children, they won't use any harsh methods to tame the elephants. Understood? Humane is nothing but having or showing concern for the pain for others. Understood? Though time consuming methods, these though time consuming method means it may take much time, but still they won't do any harsh methods to train the elephants nowadays. Understood? These methods have evolved mostly in zoos, where the animals has to be trained to obey certain instructions. So these methods have mostly been what they have been adopted mainly in zoos, children, where the animals has to be trained to obey certain instructions, so that they should learn to obey and learn the instructions, right, children? So they follow that in zoos. These include raising its feet so that doctors or zookeepers can check for wounds under them, or standing still. So these, what are those methods, children? I mean, what are those instructions that elephant should follow? Those are that raising the feet so that That includes that elephant should raise the feet sometimes, not so that doctors or zookeepers can check for wounds. If there is any wounds, they can check it easily. Or while standing still while their enclosures are cleaned, or they are checked for health, or even given a bath. So to do all this things, children, that should elephant should be trained and instructed. Understood. This humane training method specifically avoid punishment or harsh treatment of the elephant. So this humane training means showing some concern. Methods avoid punishment or harsh treatment for the elephant's children. Understood. The animal is provided encouragement in the form of food. So they encourage the elephants in the form of like giving food or giving a plaything to them, and also even verbal appreciation, like giving them appreciation for positive behavior. Understood, children? The school for elephant is now changing. So like before, they won't harm elephants or they won't do any harsh methods, but now the school for elephant is changing. Understood, children? Hope you all have understood this chapter about elephants, children. A school for elephants. You learned how they train the elephants, right, children? Yes, children. I want you all to watch the video once again. Try to understand this chapter. Understood? Read the lesson, children. Okay. Have a wonderful day, children. Thank you.